everyone doing? Dan Shinder here on Drum Talk TV. It's the last day of June. The year is halfway and 2 weeks over. Can you believe that? I hope you're doing well. I'm trying to bring the show up on my monitor so I can see comments, but it's just not waking up. But my wonderful, lovely wife is here who's helping me, and she's going to relay comments. If she's giving me this look like, I know that was disingenuous. And it... She just gave me a New York, yo, yo, yo. So let me know what's up, what's happening, what's going on, and where are you watching from? I'm in Globe, Arizona, 100 miles east of Phoenix, a bit up in the mountains, almost 4,000 feet, 100 miles from Phoenix out in the mountains. Yeah, Globe, Arizona, where are you watching from? So I got so busy, I started later than I planned to, and that's okay. None of you knew when I planned to, except my son, Steven. I'm sitting there working away at my desk, and he texts me, says, are you going live or what? So here we are. So I didn't really think of anything except for one thing, and then I might play something, and that might start a theme. We'll see. So John Kinsting, Jokin' Drums, who's in Michigan. You may have seen John do his series that we curate on Drum Talk TV, Brushes, Boo-Boos, and Blunders. Roll Another One, which there's one more episode coming. Roll Another One? What's that about? And what's the other one? The Talking Hi-Hat, because there's so much music you can get out of your hi-hat, right? So John's going to be doing another thing on the shuffle. I'll get to you in a second, the comments. John's going to do another series on the shuffle, so I thought I'd do a little thing with the shuffle, and then I want to play an ELP song, if that's okay. Stands for Emerson, Lake, and Palmer, for your boys and girls who might be too young to know or might not be into that genre. I played some other music last night that I really enjoyed, but I'm afraid if I play to the official track, it'll get muted, so I got to think about that as we go. But my wife's raising her hand. I don't think she has a question or has to go to the restroom. She probably wants to tell me about some comments.
Yes.
Okay, what's up?
So BBN, and hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, is watching from Denmark.
From Denmark. Nice. Always wanted to go to Denmark.
Daniel Michael is watching.
Daniel Michael, hi, welcome. Where are you watching from?
And Darren Lindberg, hi from Adelaide, South Australia.
Nice. Senja and I miss Australia. We would love to go back. We spent time in Sydney, Arley Beach, the Whitsundays, and then she had to go home after 3 months. You were there with me. Wow. And then I stayed there for a while and then went to Brisbane, then back to Sydney. We miss Australia dearly. Wonderful people. Well, 3 things we love about Australia. Honey, let me know if I left anything out. The people, the people, and the people.
And you did leave something out.
Oh, the water.
The food.
The food, especially the schnitzel and the fish and chips. Okay.
Daniel Michael answered you. He's watching from Staten Island, New York. Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Bill Burr loves Staten Island. No, it's Joe Papa, or what's his first name? Is it Tom Papa? Yeah, loves Staten Island. No, that's cool. Ench's from the Bronx. So very cool.
Finn says hi from Denmark as well.
Oh, also from Denmark. Hey, do you guys know Kayla Mathisen? Give Kayla a shout out. Oh, we got to curate some of Kayla's videos again. He's just outside Denmark. Okay, so here we go. Let's talk shuffle. I'm going to put this up here. Hopefully you can hear me. Can you hear me when I talk like this? Can you hear that? Yeah, you still hear me, folks? Let me know. All right, so I'll you know what? I'll do this a little bit. No, it's too tight. Okay. Well, hopefully you can hear me. Let's do a little something with the shuffle. I have a secret that I've never said this before publicly. The shuffle that John Bonham plays in Fool in the Rain. I was not able to ever do that until about a month ago, and one day it just sort of came out of me. I struggled with it, hated it, couldn't do it. People would request it. I backed away because I couldn't do it, and now I can do it. I'll get there. Another slow shuffle is Down by the Seaside. with the shuffle in anticipation of John Kinsting starting our shuffle series real soon. Yes.
And Darren says, yep, can still hear you.
Oh, good. So let's just start with the basic shuffle, at like just a medium pace. So we can get creative with that in so many ways. A little bit of alteration, a little bit of modification in the beat placement. Where we play this hand, it might not be your right hand if you're left-handed. Whether it's on the hi-hat, whether it's on the bell, maybe not doing, maybe not that, but doing like just quarter notes. We'll get to that. Maybe even not a tight hi-hat, but yes. Joe Tapia, what's happening?
Okay, so, hey Dan, I enjoy your segment with Achilles Priester.
Achilles Priester, nice.
One of my favorite drummers.
Awesome, I'm glad you enjoyed that. I love Achilles. He's a great guy, great drummer, and has a great way of facilitating what he does to teach other people, which is a special gift. Cool, so I'm going to just sort of run through some shuffle variations, and I'm not good at the shuffle at all. I'm really not. But I'm doing this to inspire you to take one concept and sort of adapt it to your own liking, your own style, your own sensibilities, and musical abilities like I am. Because like I said, I'm not real good on the shuffle, but I've been working with it. So let's have a little fun with some tempos, dynamics, beat placement, and where we're playing on the kit. I hope John Kinsting joins us, because he's a shuffle guy. Maybe you could message him. So is A.D. Adams. He could play probably the fastest shuffle I've ever heard. I'm not even going to try it. Okay, so let's just kind of go through some variations. And then I'll play some ELP for something completely different, as Monty Python would say. As you could tell, like I said, I'm not great at the shuffle. So let's speed that up a little bit. There we go. So some shuffle ideas for you. If you have a song that has a favorite shuffle besides "Fool in the Rain," because we're all familiar with that. It was such a popular song, right? What are some other songs that you've heard the shuffle? Maybe Bernard Purdie himself has done, or Bobby Morris, Elvis's drummer for a long time and band leader at his 10-year stint at the Hilton, was famous for the shuffle. A.D. Adams with Louis Prima Jr. and the Witnesses. What other songs can you think of that have a cool shuffle beat? So I have an ELP song picked out if anyone gives it. Does anyone want to hear ELP or do you just not give it? Let me know because I'd love to play some ELP. Okay? Let me know. Maybe I'll just play it. How about that? Here we go with some ELP. And I'll answer comments about the shuffle right after that. Okay, here we go. Laptop says no. Okay. By the way, I just picked out a version from the same year as the live album. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, the longest album title ever. I found a bootleg version of the same year. I've never heard it, but I'm going to play to it the way I would play to the album. Why am I not just playing to the album? Because it's a higher risk of the video getting muted. Okay, so here we go. And Stephen, yeah, you could share this to my personal page if you want. All right, Carl Palmer, one of my favorite drummers. I interviewed him for Drum Talk TV 5 years ago. Maybe it was 6 years ago already. Got to get with Carl again. Big inspiration in my playing. Big, big, big. Here we go. I'll let you know what? That version sucks. So I am going to cheat. I am going to play to the album. I could not even hear that. Stephen Shinder, you know what to watch for. Here we go.
This network is one less thing I have to worry about.
Then you give people more plans to mix and
Come
match,
on.
so you only pay for what you need. Verizon on.
just play the first part of the song there. Oh, the microphone's blinking. I wonder if the battery's low.
This is cool still.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so Anthony Whitman
Hi, Anthony.
says Tarkus, love it.
Thank you. I love playing that song. I haven't played it in a long time. I was a little rusty, but still just as fun, even screwing it all up.
And Bill Leach says drum level needs to come down, can barely hear the track.
Yeah, I should have had it louder. Sorry, I was afraid to turn it up too loud. But it's all about the drums, man. I'm just kidding. You're right. Okay, cool. If you're just joining us, welcome. Tell us where you're watching from. I did a little thing on the shuffle before we started, which I'm not great at. That's why I wanted to do it. Kind of get input from other people on how you use it, how you've heard it, what you like, what songs you like. And I did some different variations on dynamics, beat placement, and tempo. And then for some reason, I just felt like playing ELP, even though that song had no shuffle in it whatsoever, except for maybe some shuffling of time signatures and tempos that changed greatly. And I'm sorry that I don't have what I normally have going on, which is to have you folks right here on my monitor where I could see comments and stuff. But my wife is behind the camera, which we use iPads as our cameras, and she's watching it and relaying some comments. This is really lame. What's that? Okay. All right. She's giving me some technical tips. Okay. Yes.
And Anthony Whitman is watching from Piscataway. I should know how to pronounce that. Piscataway, New Jersey.
Oh, awesome.
He's in the house.
Jersey's. Joycey's in the house. My wife, Enja, is from the Bronx.
Yo.
She hasn't been there for a very long time, but when she gets upset or passionate about something, you can hear the accent and the lingo. Does anyone have a request? Since I have ELP on my brain, maybe an ELP request. I'll do one more, and then we'll get back to whatever we were doing. It's hotter than normal in here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder why. It's usually the coolest room in the house. I wonder what's going on. Is there air coming out of there? I don't think that's on.
AC isn't on.
But this comes on anyways. Sorry, we're having a little this, you know what? Turn the light off for a second and back on, just the main switch.
Really?
Yeah, they won't see you. She doesn't want to be on camera right now. When she does, watch out. Careful what you ask for. But yeah, so turn off for just a moment. Yeah. And now back on, and let's see if that fan turns on that's in there in the ceiling. I don't think so.
Well, I can't hear a crap anyway.
Oh, that's true. I don't think so. Okay, so, honey, let me know if there's any ELP requests. Carl Palmer's on my mind, one of my favorite drummers. And it could be Asia if you want to do Carl Palmer. And I'll answer you in a second. I loved his stainless steel kit. His huge stainless steel kit. As you can see, I love big kits. I like small kits too. I have a jazz kit over there. Okay, what's anybody? Bueller? Bueller.
Anthony Whitman says, "Go Yankees."
Go.
What? Yeah.
Hey, you want this? Are you a Yankees or Mets fan? I forget.
I'm gonna cause everybody trouble because I'm a Mets fan.
She's a Mets fan.
Damn it. Okay, and
I'm not a baseball fan at all, so I can't keep it straight.
I like those Mets. Okay, so Craig. Oh, wait a second.
Yep.
Craig Cockrell says, "Play Fool in the Rain."
Ah,
Anthony Whitman says, "Knife's Edge."
nice edge.
Yeah, Knife Edge.
Nice edge. Okay, I don't know which edge. Oh, Knife's Edge, the song?
Yeah.
Oh, Knife's. I thought she said nice edge. I'm thinking edge of what? Yeah, this has a nice edge. Fool in the Rain. I did. Was that yesterday? Yeah, I did Fool in the Rain yesterday or the day before. So I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. Knife's Edge is one great suggestion. What's another one? I'll start looking for it.
I think the other one was Fool in the Rain.
Okay, that's Zeppelin.
Two. Okay, and Brulin is watching from Turkey.
Who's watching from Turkey? That's okay. Thanks for tuning in from Turkey. Our friend Rocky Danziger is based in Turkey, an amazing darbuka player. In fact, her interview reposts this week again, And Sunday morning, U.S. time, she had a video post on our channel with about 30 people from around the world. Check it out. Okay, go on, hun.
Got two more.
Okay.
Anthony Whitman.
Okay, Anthony.
Wildest Dreams
Oh, okay, I'll do Wildest Dreams live.
and anything off the brain salad surgery.
Okay. Wildest Dreams live. I love this version too, and I can hear it. Great suggestion. I saw Asia on their very first tour. Their very first tour. It was amazing, and I met all of them too at the Warehouse Records in Santa Monica because they played at the Santa Monica Civic Center. And I saw Asia open for Yes back in whenever that was. Stephen will know. Go ahead and tell everyone, Stephen. Okay, so here we go. Bless John Wetton's heart for being such a great songwriter, great musician, one of my favorite vocalists, great bass player. And this is John live. Of course, this is the classic lineup of Asia. Carl Palmer on drums, John Wetton on vocals, bass, and Jeff Downs on keyboards, and Steve Howe on guitar. I love this. Oh, I need to take this with me. Hello.
Are you okay with the batteries?
I don't know. It's blinking. So hopefully it'll last. Should we change mics real quick? That one? See it?
No.
On the stand, look up. Up in the air.
Oh.
Should we change or?
I don't know. Does
We'll
it
go
have
for it.
blinking?
Comment if the sound goes out.
Okay.
All right, Wildest Dreams, a great piece of music. Let's turn it up for this, because we got to turn it up, someone said.
They decorated all the generals who fought
Sing
the
it!
war behind the lines. They had forgotten all the soldiers. They put them way behind the times. Insanity has found its way to TV screens. Vision seems impossible. Yeah, they fight for kingdom and country. Never would have happened in their quiet.
I totally forgot about that drum solo thingy. And I stopped at the wrong spot. Anyways, that's a great song. I love that song. Quick story, when Asia's first album came out, I was so excited. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Super group of the 70s came out in 83, I think, 82. Jeff Downs, John Wetton, Carl Palmer, Steve Howe. Going to be ultra progressive, right? And then it came out, Roger Dean's artwork, the dragon chasing the sphere out of the water. And then when I put it on and heard Heat of the Moment, I thought, wait a minute, they put the wrong album in this sleeve. Honestly, when I heard Heat of the Moment, it was like, I was a little like, what is this, Barry Manilow? But I that song grew on me, and the rest of the album's great, but still quite commercial compared to anything any of those guys ever did, except maybe Jeff Downs. And seeing them live and see Carl Palmer go to the double bass kit, which is 2 drums here, 2 drums here. And I don't know if you remember, but he had the Simmons drums that were not hexagonal like Simmons drums. He had them custom made with a radius corner square top, and the front of them were a mold of his face. And he had his 2 gongs, I think the 2 timpanis behind him as well. But it was a whole different thing. That was really interesting. Great show, though, and thanks for that request. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. So any other comments before we go? Yes?
Okay, so Anthony Whitman.
Yeah.
He has about 3, I think. He says The Sheriff.
Oh.
Hold Down.
Oh.
And then Friday the 13th by Atomic Brewster.
Oh, wow. That's...
Carl played on their first album before joining Keith and Greg.
Right. So how old must Carl have been? Because he was 19 when he joined Keith and Greg. So he was maybe 18 or 19. Wow, that's crazy. Those are all great songs. I actually don't know Friday the 13th by the Rooster. I haven't heard that in probably 40 years. Hoedown and The Sheriff are great. I'm going to save those for another live, which we're doing Saturday, I think is the next one. Tune in, and I will do those. I got to write those down, though, so I remember.
Okay, do you want me to tell you the rest?
Yes.
Okay, so Anthony also has The Barbarian.
Oh, that's a great, indeed. That's a great song.
And he said he's doing all Carl Palmer stuff. That is why I am requesting all Carl Palmer material.
That's you're a Carl Palmer fan. I could tell. The Barbarian is another deep cut. Okay. I will write those down, and maybe will carry the Carl Palmer theme to Saturday, and mix in some other stuff. Since Carl's main influence, if you watch my interview with Carl Palmer, his biggest influence is Dave Black, a jazz drummer. So maybe I'll have to mix in some jazz so you can hear how jazz fit into Emerson, Lake and Palmer. The keyboard solo for The Barbarian, the keyboard solo for that's part 1 of the first impression. You know what part I mean, right? That's all. He's just playing a swing beat, right? It's just going. Maybe I'll play that one too. Thank you, Anthony, Brian, everybody, Finn. Thanks everyone for chiming in, tuning in, watching, and thanks so much for following Drum Talk TV. Scroll down, and you'll see a link where you can buy my books. Don't worry, I'm not getting rich on these. We're sending our 19 grandkids to college. Buy my books to show you how to get your social media in order as a musician. Oh, I cringe when I see the freaking news feed on Instagram or Facebook. Learn from someone who's done it right. Scroll farther down and sign up for our gluten-free, static-free, sugar-free, even though it's still sweet, newsletter. And I always recap the interviews from the month previous that you might have missed and announce what interviews are coming. And June was more interviews in 1 month than we've ever had. It was great. everybody from, see now I always forget, Achilles Priester, Nico McBrain, Peter Erskine, Pat Petrillo, Dominic Fragman. I think Kenny Arnoff was in June. If not, it might have been the end of May. Check it out. Thanks, everybody. Thanks so much.
And
Yeah.
you'll answer any other comments. You'll look at them after.
Yes. Are there more comments?
There are, but you can look at them after.
Okay, I'll check comments after I get settled back in my office. Thanks, everybody, for following what we do. I really appreciate it.